What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis on dollar yen. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. As you can see, dollar yen on the lower time frame has given us a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis. Then we'll jump onto this time frame to see how we can trade dollar yen. First of all, looking at monthly perspective to see the bigger picture. Now, on the monthly perspective, we see the dollar yen is long-term bearish market. Now, as you can see, the previous months there is a strong bearish engulfer with this long red body, followed by this month. What we have seen that as soon as market open, there is no any effort from the buyer. What we have seen the dollar yen has strongly dropped. Now, this candle is going to close almost 14 hours later. What we see that dollar yen is still showing significant bearish move, and we could potentially see that this support even being broken, as what is dropping is likely to drop. That's the law of trading. If we look at weekly perspective, we see that it's also typical bearish price action, starting with this impulse on the weekly correction, impulse correction. Now it is in another impulsive phase. Now, if you look at the previous weekly candlestick, we see that there is a wick here and also long wick at the bottom on the weekly time frame, which has a healthy red body, typical bearish price action. If you look at the top of this weekly candle, we see that this zone, this is the support of this long doji on the weekly perspective, and which is acting here as a resistance in the zone. And from that resistance, what we can expect is dollar yen to continue to drop as it has tested this zone. Now we can expect even to break this level of support on the weekly perspective on dollar yen. If you look at daily time frame, what we see that on the daily perspective, dollar yen from here strongly bearish. There is a long bearish engulfer, and every time the price was creating series of lower high and lower low, which is a typical downtrending market structure. If we narrow down to the recent time frame, we see that there is a daily long bearish engulfer has been formed, which has a long wick at the top and also long wick at the bottom. This week has crossed the previous doji's high, giving us a high probability for bearish move. Now, as a result, we have seen back-to-back 5 days of retracement. An upward channel has been created, and from that resistance, which is turning support, turning resistance, we have seen that dollar yen has created a long bearish engulfer. Now, today, after little retracement, we see that this price is now continuing to drop. Now, if we look at intraday time frame, we see the dollar yen in fact giving us a typical bearish price action. As you remember that during the live stream, this is the price, this is what we discussed, and the price did exactly as it is. Now, what we can expect this price to continue to drop, and what you can expect to enter a trade, as it is already established downtrend on the higher time frame as well as on the lower time frame. And also you see there is a narrow green doji that can give us a strong liquidity zone. And what we could expect on dollar yen is for this price to test this previous support, which is turning resistance. So as soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity along this zone on the retest of this previous support turning resistance, we'll consider going short on dollar yen with a high probability trade setup with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also let us know in the comment section which way you are trading dollar yen. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.